Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting research topic to explore the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior. In this video, we will delve into the significance of this research, discuss potential global leaders and their leadership styles, and guide you on how to draft essential chapters of your research. The best part is that you can select any industry or company you are familiar with to complete this research. So, let's get started. Importance of the research topic. Understanding the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior is crucial in today's business landscape. Servant leadership is a leadership style that emphasizes serving and empowering others, while organizational citizenship behavior refers to employees going beyond their formal job responsibilities to support the organization voluntarily. By studying this relationship, we can gain insights into how leaders' behaviors influence employee engagement, job satisfaction, and overall organizational effectiveness. Global leaders and their leadership styles. Before we delve deeper, let's look at some global leaders and their leadership styles. Leaders like Nelson Mandela, who practiced servant leadership, played a significant role in inspiring and guiding their followers towards positive change and growth. Other leaders, such as Steve Jobs, exhibited transformational leadership, driving innovation and high performance in their organizations. Now, you have the freedom to choose any industry or company you are familiar with to conduct your research. Whether it's the healthcare sector, technology industry, or any other, the principles of servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior can be applied universally. Chapter 1, Introduction. Research problem. The first part of your introduction is defining the research problem. For example, your research problem could be, many organizations struggle to maintain high levels of organizational citizenship behavior among employees despite adopting servant leadership principles. This study aims to explore the relationship between servant leadership practices and the display of organizational citizenship behavior in XYZ industry. Research significance. Next, explain the significance of your research. For instance, this research will contribute to a deeper understanding of how servant leadership impacts employees' willingness to engage in organizational citizenship behavior. The findings will provide valuable insights for leaders, HR managers, and organizations seeking to enhance employee commitment and performance. Research questions. Your research questions are essential to guide your study. Here are 3 sample research objectives. How does the implementation of servant leadership principles influence employees' willingness to engage in organizational citizenship behavior? What are the key factors that promote a positive organizational culture and foster organizational citizenship behavior under servant leadership? How does the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior vary across different hierarchical levels within the organization? Research objectives. Your research objectives will specify what you aim to achieve. Here are 3 sample research questions. To investigate the impact of servant leadership on employees' organizational citizenship behavior in XYZ industry. To identify the key components of servant leadership that contribute to a positive work environment and foster organizational citizenship behavior. To analyze the differences in organizational citizenship behavior between frontline employees and middle-level managers in organizations practicing servant leadership. Research rationale. The research rationale explains why this study is essential. It might include the need to improve workplace productivity, enhance employee satisfaction, and create a positive work environment. Understanding the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior can aid organizations in achieving these objectives. Chapter 2, Literature Review. The literature review provides a comprehensive overview of existing research related to servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior. Some suitable subtopics for this research include the concept and principles of servant leadership, the emergence and evolution of organizational citizenship behavior, theoretical frameworks connecting servant leadership to organizational citizenship behavior. Previous studies investigating the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior. The impact of organizational culture on the effectiveness of servant leadership. Additionally, some theories and models that can be adopted for this research are Greenleaf's Servant Leadership Model, developed by Robert K. Greenleaf, This model emphasizes leaders' role as servants first and foremost, putting the needs of their followers above their own. Social exchange theory. This theory explores how leaders' behaviors influence employee attitudes and behaviors through a system of social exchange, where employees reciprocate positive treatment with positive behaviors. Chapter 3, Methodology. Conceptual framework. In your methodology section, you will outline your research approach. For a study on the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior, a suitable conceptual framework might include 3 independent variables such as servant leadership behaviors, organizational culture, and employee engagement. The dependent variable would be organizational citizenship behavior. Research philosophy. The research philosophy guides your approach to gathering and interpreting data. For this type of research, a pragmatic research philosophy may be suitable, as it allows for a combination of both quantitative and qualitative data collection methods. Research approach. Considering the nature of this research, adopting an inductive research approach would be appropriate. This approach involves deriving theories and generalizations from specific observations and data. Research strategy. The most suitable research strategy for this study could be a mixed method approach, combining both qualitative and quantitative data collection techniques. Research choice. In this case, a survey-based research choice would be beneficial to collect data from a large sample of employees across various hierarchical levels in the organization. Data analysis method. Given the mix of qualitative and quantitative data, employing a combination of statistical analysis for numerical data and thematic analysis for qualitative data is recommended. Ethical considerations. In conducting your research, it's crucial to consider ethical implications. For example, ensure the confidentiality and anonymity of participants, obtain informed consent, and use data responsibly and ethically. Chapter 4, Data Analysis. Once you have collected your data, it's time to analyze it. Let's explore how to analyze both quantitative and qualitative data. Quantitative data analysis. If your data is quantitative, you can use statistical tools like SPSS. For example, you might analyze your survey responses using regression analysis to identify relationships between servant leadership behaviors and organizational citizenship behavior. Ensure you have an adequate sample size for meaningful results, such as a minimum of 200 respondents. Qualitative data analysis. When dealing with qualitative data, transcription and coding are essential steps. You can then use thematic analysis to identify recurring themes related to servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior. A sample size of 20-30 participants is usually sufficient for qualitative studies. Chapter 5, Conclusion. The conclusion section will summarize your research findings, reiterate the importance of the study, and highlight any significant insights gained. Chapter 6, Recommendations. Finally, based on your research, you can provide recommendations for organizations looking to implement servant leadership practices to promote organizational citizenship behavior. Develop leadership training programs to educate leaders on servant leadership principles. Foster a positive organizational culture that encourages collaboration and employee engagement. Recognize and reward employees who actively exhibit organizational citizenship behavior. That wraps up the relationship between servant leadership and organizational citizenship behavior. We hope this video has been informative and helpful in guiding your research journey. For access to a preliminary version of the research topic, please follow the hyperlink provided in the description. Remember, you can find more resources on our channel to support your academic endeavors. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and best of luck with your research.